I live in the countryside of New Zealand, but it hasn't always been this way. About 4 years ago, my wife and I moved from Los Angeles to a small homestead in rural New Zealand, surrounded by working farms. Nearly all of my neighbors are farmers. Every day I see how hard farmers work, and over the years, I've begun to understand just how complex and ever-changing their job truly is. Throughout the year, it's a constant balancing act of navigating the shifting moods of Mother Nature. It's a world not many of us get to see, but one that's full of breathtakingly beautiful moments, unfolding as we speak, far from the city and well out of the spotlight. This is my dear friend Corey, a farmer who lives down the road from me. I'm always asking what he gets up to on the farm, so today he's invited me to join him for a peek into a typical morning of a farmer in a small, beautiful country at the bottom of the world. It's 5 a.m. and my neighbor is picking me up. He's a farmer, and we're going to show you what it's like. Average day in the life of a farmer, mustering a couple thousand sheep from the high country down here to the low country. Stay tuned. The day starts before the sunrise, hopping in a UTV or utility task vehicle, also known as a side-by-side, an all-terrain vehicle used by farmers. Then we load up the truck bed with some sheepdogs, the most useful and critical tool of a farmer. When we reach the top of the farm, riding along the ridges of rolling hills, the sun just crusting the horizon, the day's work truly begins. So what are you doing, bro?
I'm just sending a dog down through this bush, over the fence and up the other side, so I can lift all these ewes up. We'll put them up on the far side, and then we'll, with another dog, I'll push these sheep along here, and we'll follow them out, and then we'll whip across the top, and hopefully the first lot are somewhere near the top, and put a heading dog under them, and then put them at the gate.
So the idea is, down in this valley below us, there are a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 sheep. How many sheep are in there?
Yeah, total will be probably 800.
So there's 800 sheep at the bottom of this valley, this big foggy valley, and you sent one dog who's just ripped off right down this steep hillside, just barking his ass off. And he's gonna be pushing all of those sheep that are in that bush and the trees that we can't see, and he's gonna be pushing them all the way down there. After that, you'll send another dog running up this fence line. And the idea is you're gonna be moving the sheep towards a gate up there where you can get them all together, and then you can check in on them.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But
yeah.
You're talking to the sheep, you're talking to your dogs with those whistles, and you're telling your dog what to do?
Yeah, yep. So I gave him the left whistle down here and a few walk-ups, and then it's a bit foggy today, but luckily our collars have got little lights on them, so I can sort of
see where he is.
Track of him. So he's stopped on that far side somewhere, and you can see the sheep are still lifting up. So I'm just going to give him a stop. To give the sheep time to lift nice and calmly, and then yeah, we'll end up following. We can't drive down there, it's too steep and there's no track, so we've got to go along this paddock, pushing them that way, and hopefully yeah, mobbing them up at the top and down the lane and down to the yards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's really incredible witnessing the connection shepherds have with their dogs, as well as their livestock. They truly care about them all. And these dogs literally couldn't be happier running up and down these hills herding sheep. It's a timeless dance that's beautiful to witness. This ancient coalition of canines and humans who've been doing this job together for thousands of years. During that time, the technology and tools have changed, but the fundamental connection between man and dog remains the same. Once we cleared the valley of sheep, it's time to start moving the mob down the hills towards the woolshed, the stockyards where farmers can amass their flock and begin the job of sorting and caring for their sheep. Okay, so it's about 40 minutes later and we've just finished mustering the sheep out of this valley. Pretty incredible to watch. Definitely awesome to see the dogs at work. They're so excited to be out here doing what they were bred to do, literally. And it's been really fun to capture this and share it with you all to kind of help demystify a little bit what happens out here on the farm. But it's been a beautiful morning, unbelievably gorgeous day, and super happy to be shooting and sharing. So, oh, look at the dogs. They got one left to get.
Get up here. Get up. Good press.
So is that a success?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Think so? Come up underneath this paddock, we made a push, and then
Get the next little section.
bring them out this gate here and mop them up the other ones, and then down to the woolshed.
Wow.
But before we could do that, we had a couple more stray mobs to mop up and move out of the valley bottom. About an hour later, the whole flock of sheep was down off the farm and arriving into the yards. This is an area of multiple interconnected fences that allow farmers to sort through animals, running them through a corridor with a rotating door, which allows farmers to separate sheep by condition. So if the animal is healthy and fat, it goes to one side, and if it's skinny and needing better grazing, it goes to another. After the animals are separated, they can be moved to different paddocks that have different quality of feed. With the sheep in the yards, shepherds can also get an accurate head count on the size of their flock. It's a great time to attend to individual sheep, especially if they have any health issues, and give them a quick cleanup before they're on their way again. Obviously, there's a lot more to farming, and farmers are some of the hardest working, down-to-earth people I've ever had the pleasure of getting to know in my entire life. So this year, I'll be periodically joining my neighbor Corey as he navigates the seasons and the challenges that come with each of them on the farm. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and if you like this video, let me know by hitting the thumbs up and leaving a comment in the comment section. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.